previously on Industry.
For the photo shoot, I definitely want something in the background that's gonna pop.
All the athletes and everyone are coming in.
We're gonna need to talk about maybe getting shots on the red carpet as well.
Yeah, it's tonight. It starts at 6, but we're here all day. And you're sponsoring the event.
All these teeth up here, like, and then her jaw up like that, so she fractured this area and she jacked her nose.
So basically I smashed my face in and I broke my front four out.
I need to learn the backflip because I've always been a competitive top placing guy.
Well, here's what I say. Like I said, I've been watching you. You represent what Alpine Stars is about, which is professionalism, dedication, and hard work. Let's link up. We just need to talk about going forward, and obviously I want to kind of see your goals.
Sexy! Your wife is far too hot for you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm Don McGranahan, CEO of Icon One Agency. We manage the top athletes in action sports. This is my world. This is my industry.
So Dan wanted to get the whole Icon agency, everybody that was available, up on like a little retreat. So what better place to go than the Mammoth area? And another perfect time for me to get to know Tommy better, and I get to meet his wife and family.
And so now, how did you get engaged? Where did you propose?
Down in San Diego, down there.
At sunset.
Yeah, at the
And
ocean.
my ring box had a light in it. It was so cool.
Oh, that's totally cool. Nice, dude. I'm hanging out at Tommy Czeschin's house, hanging out with his family. He's got a gorgeous family. Did you have an idea something was coming?
We had been
You're like,
dating for 5.5 years, so I was always looking for the day.
Any day now.
Windsor is my wife, and Owen is our son. He's about 10 and a half months old right now. Yeah, got some trophies. You guys want to see some trophies?
display case, actually.
Your display case is way too crowded.
Yeah, I think it's time to get a bigger one or
He
add
won't
another one.
let us get a bigger one.
He's so humble.
You want
Yeah,
to
you're
see
a
some
big
medals?
piece.
Or
Yeah.
I'll show you my faves here.
This
Okay,
case
show me
is
some of the face.
seriously too
You
small.
definitely need
Okay.
one.
This, both sides. This is from the Olympics.
His accolades just go on and on and on. But once you say Olympian, it's like pretty much dwarfs everything else.
X Games silver,
All right.
X Games bronze,
Nice.
US Open. It's snowing
Oh.
in Breckenridge
What's this from?
for a Grand Prix. Gravity Games silver. That was kind of cool. Goodwill Games. You guys remember Goodwill Games? This guy's a bear carved out of wood, made of rich mahogany.
And this is from Japan?
Japan. Hey.
I'm sure they're all really great memories, but like the one where you're just like, wow, I have arrived.
That would be the Olympics.
Yeah?
You weren't with Icon One then. I don't have really the inside story. I'm aware of it because I watched it happen, but I know there was some controversy wrapped up into it.
Ended up 6th, which it should have been definitely a podium.
Right.
Runs. I felt like at the Olympics, kind of got just a little bit robbed on the judging. You know, it's a judge sport, and this stuff happens. It just really sucks for it to happen at the Olympics.
Yes.
Yeah, it was fun having lunch with Dan and Maile. Those guys are rad. I like hanging out with them. But yeah, Vegas was cool. I'm glad you were there. Got some stuff done. It's cool for everyone to meet you, and
Yeah,
it's good times.
it was good. You talked to Will much since then?
When I was in Japan, I was kind of emailing him back and forth.
We need to step up our focus with him and put together a meeting. If we can do it next week,
Yeah, we should.
we have to. And time's short, and he's gonna stumble forward without our input, and that's gonna cause problems.
Yep. Yeah, we gotta all be on the same page.
This could be the deal of the lifetime for you, and the deal we've been waiting for your whole career.
Yeah. Show me the money, Dan. Show me the money.
All right, well, let's fire this thing up.
Should we start this bad boy? Yeah, today we went snowmobiling. It was a lot of fun. Well, we didn't really go snowmobiling. We started my snowmobile up and did a lap in the backyard, and that's not snowmobiling really, but it was fun. We had a good time. Dan got on the sled and he actually got it stuck his first lap around. Maile cruised around, and that was cool to see. And it's cool to see these guys like kind of out of their element, out of the city life and in the mountains. It's awesome.
Snowmobiling around Tommy's house was awesome. I've gone like, it looks like, because it was like a Sea-Doo thing, like jet skiing, and I've ridden motorcycles before, but that was a beast.
I haven't washed my hair in like 5 days. I'm wearing a t-shirt. I'm gonna throw a fireball at you.
Why don't you come out here and do something about it, little guy?
So Cory, Justin, Josh, Jimmy, and Kyle are heading to the mountain to do some snowboarding.
This is your first time?
Second.
Second time.
Yes.
All right. So you ready?
To fall? Yeah. So I wasn't by myself while they're all flying around. I'm not gonna leave you by yourself, Mac. I'm a boy. Oh, come on, Newman.
You taught me how to ride freestyle, I'll teach you how to snowboard.
Hey, we're gonna go to that one, Kyle, if you want to come with us. It's got a couple little jumps and then it's mellow so Jimmy can learn.
Why did Kyle and Justin and Jimmy ditch me? It's so not cool. I'm like shredding the slopes by myself. No fun.
Snowboarding is so fun. Snowboarding with Justin and Cory and Kyle was awesome. Justin and Kyle, like, when I go take new people surfing, I just leave them and go surf, And they like stood by me the whole time and they're like, do this, don't do that. And like, they really helped me out. If it wasn't for them, I'd probably still be laying on the mountain right now.
Good, good. Now put that. Yeah, try not to spin all the way around.
To go up to the bigger runs with him and see him hit the jumps and stuff, it was just awesome. It was like, it's fun for me to watch people that are good at something and, take that and try to mimic that. It was just really fun.
You're a professional snowboarder, living in Crowley, but you own a laundromat. Like, which came first?
Snowboarding. And I bought this right before Windsor and I got married. And we redid the apartment, and yeah, we have this laundromat.
But you have to like fix all this stuff too.
Yep.
Right? That could be a little hard on Windsor, I'm sure, because it's obviously just hard to like be separated from you, but also with a baby and running the business all by yourself when you're gone.
It's definitely hard having Tommy travel so much. It's just what we do, and it's just, I have absolutely no doubt that it's exactly what he's supposed to be doing.
She's a trooper. She does good.
Does she ever travel with you? I mean, is there an opportunity for her to do that?
At
Holy
times.
camole.
Yep, hold your breath. Here we go.
It's a great business. It's wonderful because Tommy can snowboard and actually still run this laundromat.
So now, do you see yourself staying in Crowley? Like, is this where you want to stay and raise Owen and maybe however many children come along after?
Yeah, definitely. I'd like to be here for the long run. I love it down here.
And you were brought up here, right?
Yeah, I grew up in Crowley.
I mean, I can imagine that this would be an amazing place to raise kids.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Nice and quiet and a lot to do.
Competing, how much longer do you think you can do that?
I think as long as I'm having fun and doing well, I'll keep doing it. I'm getting on the older side of things, but there's definitely people older than me that still, shred pretty hard.
Right.
What do you guys think about Jimmy?
I think he's probably like with ski patrol by now. We did leave him unattended. That's kind of scary.
Yeah, I felt bad leaving. He was doing pretty good though. He's getting the hillside and toe side stuff. He was doing woods runs on accident. It was pretty awesome. He's like knee-deep powder.
Maybe we should put Jimmy on skis.
Yeah, I think he's getting it. We're gonna go back and he's gonna be doing grabs over doubles here.
I don't know about that.
You guys having fun?
This is so awesome. This is a blessing, dude. I love it.
Well, I'm excited. I finally got to meet back up with you guys.
I know.
You ditched me earlier.
We didn't know because they told us Jimmy's working on the bunny hill.
Oh, geez. I'm getting a little better.
If they do it, I'll try it.
Why, is that one bigger?
It's longer, it looks.
No, I think it looks better because
How
it's
long
just
do you
little.
think that is? I don't even know how fast to go.
Fast as you can, dude. Bombs away.
Watch that girl. She'll show you how to do it. You guys are going in that thing?
Dude, this is gonna be the biggest joke you've ever seen, Cory.
Oh my
At least
God.
when I go in it.
I walk in and I hear, "Hey Kyle, jump off this," and I hear, "Woo!" and people are flying off of the ceilings into the snow.
Oh, do it again.
And I'm just like, that's not good at all.
Because I can make it through the trees, I bet.
Do it.
But
All you gotta do is like this.
okay, move the shovel.
Hey, Kyle, be careful.
Most people would say, how are you going to stand by and let Kyle, jump off a roof into the snow? One, he wouldn't stop if I asked him to. And two, I'm pretty thankful he's doing it in the snow.
Jimmy, watch out down there, dude.
Don't land on my house.
Jimmy said, pull up.
Hey, let's look at Jimmy and make fun of him more. Watch how cool he's acting when he's modeling.
That's it, Jimmy. That's the G2 right there. That's cover shot.
Jimmy.
So obviously you're the master of the board, but how
Mob.
do you snowboard?
Yeah, it's been a bit since I've mobbed it, but
Yeah.
I definitely board, you know?
Yeah.
I snow slide.
Cool. I'm sure you could hold your own.
Yeah, I'm excited just to ride.
Winching tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be fun. I think we just need to drive around and kind of find some fun stuff to play with.
Take the winch over that road that was right by your house. It would be rad if we went there,
Yeah.
because then we could also snowmobile, and it's right next to his house. There's no way to build a jump there.
We could shovel it. or
Shovel,
whatever.
man.
Shovel
It'd
it.
take a little time, but
There's a thought.
Kyle's actually a good candidate for the winch.
the guinea.
He's definitely a guinea. He was jumping off the house and stuff today. And
Kyle, you want a guinea the winch jump we're gonna build?
yeah, he's
All
down.
right.
He's in.
We were sitting here talking about like just really strategizing on the best way to make your brand and how we can make that successful. And I know you have some ideas about that, so we just really thought it would be a great time to kind of brainstorm about that.
It was really cool to hear their input on it. Dan and Maile kind of helped critique it a little bit. So we'll see what the future holds for that, for sure.
You've always been fashionable. You've always cared about your femininity because you've always been in a world where it didn't exist, and you had to,
Right.
you know, be proactive about it.
Right.
Usually I'm wearing like, you know, whatever clothes for the day, and then I have to go change into riding clothes, you know, something that's more appropriate. And I'd love to be able to just have on a good looking outfit, but still can cross over and I can still ride. And I still look, you know,
Presentable.
like a girl, and I'm doing my thing.
I really love the Miss Cory Coffey. You're commanding with it, and I think that that's huge. And so I think that, in my opinion, is what you should take into the marketplace.
For sure. That's exciting. That's cool. That's
It's
great.
it's a huge market. It's full of challenges. But if you're passionate about it, and if you have a message and you have a purpose behind it,
Right.
I think those are the keys to being, you know, successful in that. For Cory to be successful in this next stage of her career, she's going to have to expand her brand, and we're going to help her do that.
What are you gonna do with your career, like all your knee injuries and stuff?
I'm not really sure right now. You know, I've already had my 8 knee surgeries.
That's insane.
I know. I feel kind of weird even saying that. Like,
Yeah.
it almost seems like a joke. So I gotta either go back in and get it completely reconstructed, or I'm hoping to get it cleaned up in a couple of weeks.
Something needs to be done though. You can't just keep winging it.
Yeah, if I keep winging it, my surgeon blatantly told me that I will not be
Damn it.
walking
Oh,
in
wow.
5 years.
In the last year, I ruptured my spleen twice.
Twice?
Yeah, I mean, it took a lot out of me, you know, not only physically, but emotionally, like, I guess, the competitive part of it, you know?
Right.
Because I'm just now getting, like, back to where I actually want to ride and want to practice. Like, I used to just want to do my shows and get over it, because I'd, like, never been hurt my whole life, and then in 6 months, I'm like, boom, boom, you know?
Yeah.
So, I kind of know what you're feeling. I think I've had the same feelings, like...
Yeah, I mean, you know, you have to start to question it at some point in time. Is it worth it? I mean, do you want to be living in 20 years?
I guess it's probably just weighing on your mind, huh?
Yeah, pretty much every day. I've
Yeah.
got to be making some decisions soon. So we'll see.
Dan was telling me you're the first girl to ever pull the flip off.
Apparently so.
That's pretty cool.
You doing those on your
No.
dirt bike yet?
I'm not.
What do you mean?
Definitely one-upping me on the backflip.
I'm one-upping Jimmy McGuire.
Yes.
Whoa. I feel kind of cool right now.
Yeah.
One of the things that's great about having Cory around is that she's done a backflip, and I can put my arm around Jimmy, and I can walk him over, and we can look off in the distance, and I can point at her, and I can say, that girl's done what you haven't done.
But really, Jimmy, if you need any help, maybe I can show you a few things about how to backflip. Because after all, I mean, if girls are doing it, I think maybe you should be able to do it too.
I feel like I should. And even though Kyle has this cool trick, I feel like you should too.
That's what I'm
not
doing.
The only one here.
Next time on Industry.
Or just do it right here and put it so the winch goes up against one of those posts.
They are making a lot of headway. Justin is laying the pressure heavy on Jimmy. And I know how Jimmy is, and he is not going to respond well to Justin's constant, finger in his eye pressure.
The sleigh winch in the snow yesterday was pretty sweet. That's the only thing I saw was you fall like this and the tail of the board go right by your head.
Seeing how effective this winch is in the snow makes me think Tommy could really launch this thing.
Picnic table.
Picnic table looks like the ticket right. Perfect.